Hello. Today we are talking about listening in noise. Yes, your child should be able to listen and understand words and phrases and sentences, even when there is little noise around. Earlier, we were saying when you started the therapy and the child started listening, we were insisting on a quiet environment and we were saying to control the noise. But now we are saying let the child be used to listening in some noise. Why? Because we are preparing the child for school now. School is never quiet. In every class, the children are chattering, pushing, pulling furniture, making noise. And if your child is used to listening in only quiet environment, the child will find it very difficult to be integrated into a school. So to prepare the child for that environment, start working on listening in noise skill of the child. Coming to receptive language goals, the theme for this week is shapes. So we expect your child to understand some names of shapes. For example, circle, triangle, heart shape, square, rectangle, and oblong, all these shapes. The child should be able to listen and point to the shape, or when you give the command to pick up the shape and play with that shape, so you know the child is understanding the name of that particular shape, right? Also, the child should be able to understand the question. What does it look like? Or what shape is this? So the question will be the answer will be the same. The question is about shapes only. Coming to expressive language goals, now the child should be able to use some of the vocabulary of shapes. Child may not be able to say square, may not be able to say heart-shaped. The child might be able to say just one or two names like circle or triangle. That's fine. But some shape vocabulary should come out of the child now. Also in expressive vocabulary, the child should be able to use the vocabulary of negation. Obviously, you have to give lot of bombardment, lot of practice, and you have to use it lot of time meaningfully throughout the day so that the child starts using it. What is the vocabulary of negation? No, not, don't, can't. Children love to say no. You say, put your toys away? No. Finish your food? No. The child loves to say no, so extend it to not. For example, you tell the child, you want more vegetables? The child says no. Help the child to say, no, I don't want vegetables. You want soup? No, I don't want soup. So slowly the child will start using that particular word. For example, if you tell the child, take out the jar of cookies from the upper shelf, which the child obviously can't reach, and then the child will say, reach, or I can't take the jar out. And if the child does not say, then you help the child to say that, repeat that, so that next time the child can use this. Coming to speech goals, we are going to work more on sh, sh sound. We had been working on so and sure, remember? Why we are doing this? It's not only the sound now we are talking about. We are talking about the sound in the print, the spellings. You know, there can be different words where the sound will be same, sh, but the spellings will be different. For example, take the words as cushion. S-I-O-N will be sh. Take the word machine. C-H-I-N-E will be sh. Lotion. TION will be sure. Take fish, SH will be sure. So there are different words with different spellings, but the sound is always sh. Why we are doing this? Because we are preparing the child for reading. Last time we were talking about sight word reading. So if the child is doing sight word reading, that means the child is recognizing, identifying some of the words with the sound you are giving. So the child here should be able to say and check and point out that it's not only ASH, these can be other words which are also sounding the same way as sh. Good. Book. Take any book of shapes. I just picked up this book on shapes because it has all different shapes. So you can see on the cover page, there are different shapes of square, star, triangle, and you can talk about this. We are going to talk about shapes today. This is a book on shapes. It has so many shapes. Heart, circle, triangle, star, and then you go to the circle. You can talk about circle. So the print of circle word will be the sight word reading. This is circle. So find the circles on this page. Circle, 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 circle. There are so many circles on this page. Can you show me 3 circles on this page? And when the child shows yes, it's football is shape of the circle, clock is in the shape of the circle, and then you go to square. The same way you talk about square, and when you go to square, you trace the 4 sides. In circle, you are tracing the round shape, no? Like this. Now here, you draw the attention of the child to the 4 sides. And you say, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a square. Can I find one more square? 1, 2, 3, 4. Square. Like this, you draw the attention of 4 sides. Coming to triangle, they can be different objects which can be identified as triangle. So here you will say 1, 2, 3 triangles. The sandwich is in the shape of a triangle. Like this, you talk about the book, and the child will be able to use some of the vocabulary. Coming to tips. So the first tip is that avoid too much background noise. Little background noise, when I say, even if there is a little noise, stand at 1 meter or 2 meter, don't go so close to the child to talk, and the child should be able to listen and understand what you are doing. That is the tip for throughout the day. Work on little background noise. Second, talk about shapes. Do different games on shapes. Different activities on shapes. For example, I can give you some tips on shapes activities. You can make different shaped chapatis or parathas. For example, you roll the chapati like this, that is in the shape of a square or triangle. And then you say, or even round. And then you can ask the child, which chapati do you want? Give the child choice. Do you want a round chapati with the shape of a circle? Or you want this chapati with the shape of a square? Which one do you want? Now the child cannot say this or cannot point out. Ignore looking at the child and point to the ear. Which one do you want? So the child has to say circle or square or triangle. So the child is using those particular names, words, vocabulary of the shapes. Also, you can play some other games like drawing. Let's draw a house. So tell the child, draw a square. The child draws a square. Okay, now we'll make windows. Draw two small squares in between. These are windows. Now we'll draw a door. Draw a big rectangle for door. So this is rectangle for door. What about roof? Roof is in the shape of a triangle. So let's make a triangle. And this way you can make a house. Then tell the child to give you instructions so that you can draw something nice. So this game can also help the children to play. Another game you can play, you can with two children, maybe one of your child and maybe the sibling, his or her sibling or friend or cousin, take two children and say that, okay, who will find 3 squares in the room? So the children have to run and identify the squares. Maybe a picture, maybe a table, or maybe a mat. Then find 1 square, find 1 circle. Like this you can play the game. Make sandwich and say, do you want triangular sandwich or you want a square sandwich? Which one do you want? So the same way you can do lot of activities during the day where the child will learn the different names of the shape and vocabulary and we really enjoy. And the last one about expose the child to different words in print and say the sound so that child understands that the spellings are different but the sound is the same. So when you're talking about fish, you play with the magnetic fish, which the toy comes with the magnet, you pick up a fish. You say, we are going to pick up a red fish. And you show the fish word written where point to SH, especially. That's a fish. And then you say, give me some tissue, where it is, then show the word written tissue, point to it, it's a tissue. Like that, draw an association between the print and the sound, where the spellings are different but the sound is the same. You can play many games and the child would love to learn something new and you will also enjoy playing with the children. Okay? If you have any comments, let me know. If you have any other experience or you want to tell any other activity, please share with us which helped you. If you want to watch any episodes before this episode, then you can click the link given below, which will take you to 40 weeks session plan. Thank you. See you next week.